Enter the world of Fantastica, where a young boy named Bastian discovers the power and imagination and bravery in his quest to save a crumbling universe. This is the timeless tale, of course, of the Neverending Story, and it's coming to the DreamWrights Center in York. Performers Nolan Matseur and Rio Gonzalez are here with us now to share all the details. Guys, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about this.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I love the excitement. They're telling me they're ready to go.
Yeah.
The show opens here in just another week or so, but let's start by telling the audience a little more about the plot of the Neverending Story for those that may have forgotten or may not have seen it.
Okay, so the plot of the Neverending Story is basically a young boy named Bastian who he steals a book from a bookseller, and as he starts to read it, he realizes that the story is slowly and slowly coming to life, and the fantasy world and the human world are starting to merge together, and you just have to see what happens.
We just have to see.
Yeah.
And it is a classic. It's a classic movie. I remember watching it. Nolan, you play Bastian, who's imagination, a key part of the story, as he just described. What has it been like stepping into this unique role, but kind of relatable, especially for somebody your age?
Yeah, it is so cool because, you know, Bastian, when he reads this book, he really feels the emotions of Atreyu, and I think that's just so cool for a character, for Bastian, who's been bullied like all his life. So like when Atreyu feels sad, he'll feel sad, and when Atreyu feels happy, he'll feel happy, which I think it mind blows me, and it's so cool.
And it's very, as we said, relatable.
Yeah.
Certainly. As Atreyu, you take on some of the show's most emotional, most action-packed moments. Tell us what it's been like bringing this character to life. How much fun has it been?
So, I've had a great time. I've had a great time working with the cast overall. You know, I love working with Nolan.
Yeah.
So Atreyu is someone who is totally out of my comfort zone. Never had to play someone like Atreyu. I've always played the funny side characters, you know, and so as playing Atreyu, you know, I've had to portray emotions that I never had to portray before.
Yeah.
And it's scary, because I've never had to, you know, I've never gone on stage and, you know, just had to feel so serious and so, like, heroic.
Yeah.
You know, and I have to just be so brave, and it's scary overall, but I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
You know, I have a great time with Nolan, and
that's awesome.
I'm enjoying the show, and I'm excited to perform it.
You can, I mean, you can sense their enthusiasm, certainly. This show pulls audiences into another world. Tell us some of your favorite moments that we can expect here.
Well, my favorite moment is when we see the luck dragon. It's so cool because when you watch the movie, you see this magical dragon, and just to throw it on the stage, it's so cool. And the audience is gonna see the dragon as a magical dragon, but I actually see it as my father, which I think is really, really cool.
That's awesome. We're seeing some of the scenes here from the show. Can you remind our viewers when and where to see the show and how to get tickets?
So the show will be at, DreamWrights.
Yeah.
You can get the tickets on DreamWrights.org. They will be performing at DreamWrights. So the show will be on April 25th, 26th, and 27th at 7.
Okay.
And then May 3rd and 4th will be 2 matinees.
Yep.
There will be one at 7, I think, on the 3rd.
The 3rd, yep.
I think so. And then and then there will be a 3 o'clock, and there will be 2 3 o'clocks on May 3rd and 4th.
So it's really for the whole family. You can catch it in the afternoon, some evenings. Guys, you've been great to chat with, and I wish you all the best with the show.
Yeah, thank you. It was great having us.
Absolutely. My pleasure. You got to check these guys out on the stage. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you.